Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
This has been that rare night where they got pretty much anything they wanted offensively.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Garnett. 5 to shoot. Tipped! Harden with it. To the paint. From 7. The bank shot. No good. Nice shot by DiVincenzo. Ooh, a very interesting matchup we have at the center spot tonight, Tim.
Yeah, the battle of the bigs will loom large in this one. Let's keep an eye on points in the paint. That could be a key indicator of who's winning that matchup.
Always fun to watch a good big man matchup, even with the guys who can shoot these days.
No doubt about it. Versatility at that spot is key.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
I caught up with the head coach for Phoenix. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Back to you, BA.
Great work, Ali. Thanks.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
They swipe it. And here's the fast break. Halliburton right side. Outside O'Neal. The 3, DiVincenzo. Here's Garnett. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Last year, Jalen Green was twice named Western Conference Player of the Week.
Yeah, and Green was the first Rockets player to win the award multiple times since James Harden in 2019. And, you know, we've seen the flashes, and now on a new team, can he improve his consistency?
Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, it took a few trips. Now let's see if that can get them going.
Mobley outside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Pass to Garnett. Good chance here for DiVincenzo. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
The shot by Nembhard, no good.
You have to love his confidence, but you also need to read the situation.
And Tyrese Halliburton, good for 3.
Yeah, you've got to be attached at the hip to Halliburton, especially when he's operating on the perimeter.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Now here's Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Substitution on the court.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. The kick out to Nance. Mobley down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Inside Mobley is set up for success. His size and reach means the rim is right there for him.
Pass to DiVincenzo. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Harden. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Cleveland substitution. Number 3.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside for Halliburton. He drops it from range. Halliburton's got 6.
Almost like he was sneaking out to the corner. Halliburton is not someone you can lose.
Out to Mobley. There's the triple. Just 3 on the clock. Misses at the rim. And so it's Phoenix finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's what... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Pass to Goodwin. Gets the 3 to fall. Goodwin's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. On the wing, Wade. Here's Merrill. Back to Wade. It's stolen by Dunn. And now the Suns fast break. Pushing it up now. He goes up and slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Thomas Bryant. Phoenix shooting their first foul shot of the night. And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
With the drive, Williams grabs the board. Phoenix leading by 14. To the right side. Dunn with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks. And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
For the Cavaliers.
Substitution on the court.
Inside, looking to end the run. Abdul-Jabbar misses. And so it's Phoenix with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Williams. Out to the wing. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Here's Ellis. They grab their own miss. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And there's a hunger to Mobley's game. That's how he beats the defense to the rebound.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Now Halliburton. He's got 6. Pass to Brooks. Fires for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Brooks has got 5 points.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Now Harden. Just 5 to shoot. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Mobley, right side. Double team on Mobley. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the shot falls short that time.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Halliburton. Shoots shoots over Nembhard. Halliburton, no good.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That's in. He's shooting 3 for 10 from the floor now.
And he knows he can make this shot. I mean, clearly there's no indecision for him from there.
Well, his great advantage is that he can shoot over the top of almost any defender.
Down low. Here's Garnett. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it.
Substitution for your Suns. Donte DiVincenzo.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. It's a 16-point game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, "I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I kick it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play." Back to you guys.
He spreads it around. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Lets it go from 11. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Halliburton. Pass to DiVincenzo. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. 10 points for him.
Great dime by Halliburton. Remember, he's led the league in assists.
Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
And as you can see, that shot is well within his wheelhouse.
And there's a pick. Here's DiVincenzo. Again, Phoenix, good for 2.
It's just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so it's Donte DiVincenzo making things happen for Phoenix. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Abdul-Jabbar misses.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Dunn outside. Brooks from outside. And the Suns get another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
To the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he dunks it down.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Ellis. On the wing, Anthony. No points so far. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Ellis. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Mobley outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 5. And the 3 off target. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Graham?
He has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
Cavaliers trail by 17. Here's Mobley. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. And it's 8 points for Evan Mobley.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Dunn. Ellis, good. Ellis has got 4 points in the quarter.
A big man that dishes. Something Mobley does very well.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Oh, got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Pass to Iguodaro. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Back to Anthony. The three is up. Sinks the tray. Anthony's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
For three, DiVincenzo. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. DiVincenzo with the steal. Pass to Anthony. The three. Strus grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Some room here for Schroeder. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Here's Goodwin. Doubled by Strus. Oh, deflected to the paint. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
First personal foul.
And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Bryant outside. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Here's Garnett. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Textbook pass to exploit the fast break. Gets it out ahead for the easy bucket.
Here's Wade. Still no points. He takes it in. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Yeah, great play. Halliburton ferocious with the ball in his hands, using that long frame to his advantage.
Back to Bryant. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Phoenix leading by 20.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give him another possession at all.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Yeah, what a dunk from Halliburton. The defense has to push him further out.
Here's Bryant. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair.
30.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Legs, we've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
Question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Boy, that's going to be tough to copy that.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And Harden with the slam.
And so often you see Harden flip the ball up there off the bounce, so it's cool to see him elevate and hammer it through.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off, and it forced the miss.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
There is no doubt he's been the dealer for them on offense, but he is going to need some support from his teammates.
Here's Halliburton. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Left side, Harden. Abdul-Jabbar. Ellis outside. Clock at 6. The drive by Harden. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And that one is stuffed right through.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. And he's going for the lob.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
They set the pick. Inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Everyone knows Harden is a talented passer. He can really rack up those assists.
Haliburton right side. Brooks from outside. The putback. Ellis with it. Haliburton picks him up. To the inside. Out to Mobley. The three is up. It's hauled in by Garnett. Phoenix leading by 20. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Haliburton.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ellis. No good with the triple.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brooks. And finished off by Brooks.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Suns.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Tyrese Haliburton.
And his playmaking was a big storyline in this game. He got guys involved and found them in their favorite spots.
Pass to Brooks. Connects from downtown.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Harden with a bucket.
It's impressive how Harden makes room inside. He finds a way to navigate the shots.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Now here's Haliburton. Brooks outside. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. We saw